Ishaya Nama. Green morning, green afternoon, green evening. Hearty welcome to all our brothers and sisters across the globe, wherever you are. We extend you a very warm welcome for yet another very powerful evening. And today is the power of smiles, smiles, and smiles. You should smile all the time. People have been telling, if you want to remain young, you should smile. If you want to look young, if you want to look smart, you should smile. Smile is so important to all of us in life. Why not to be happy? Why not to be positive? Why not to be smiling all the time? So let's smile, all of us together, maybe digital way, but let's smile. That is something very important. We all are going to smile this evening with our most distinguished guest. We have got Dr. Thota Yogalakshmi Mahendran ji. She had been very kind to spare her evening, her valuable time and her treasures, and to share some of her wisdom and cerebrum and a beautiful journey of her life, whatever she had been doing. As we all are aware that every Friday evening is a very special evening, which comes from Colonel Menon, our senior advisor for the entire Southern India. He's doing a great job. I'm proud of him. And Madam Dr. Thota, she is a psychological counselor, Psycho+Posh MH Enabler, a learner to unlearn and learn. And of course, there are a couple of other things we are going to talk about this evening. And I learned from my colleague, Dr. Chitra Kapoor, that ma'am is also deeply associated with art, craft, culture, and films and cinema and entertainment industry. That is also another part of hers, which I have come to know, her brother, her family. So we extend our very warm welcome this evening to our most respectable distinguished guest under the Women Empowerment series. And every Friday we all meet. So hearty welcome to all of you. 26th November 2021 and 3 minutes past 8 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move together. Very few crispy slides. Today is a very, very important day. Of course, we are talking about women empowerment, but today is also India's Constitution Day, 26th November. Samvidhan Divas Satyamev Jyate. We, the people of India, we got to be proud of our constitution, which we adopted. So, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of International Chamber for Service Industry, we extend a very warm welcome to all our brothers and sisters, all Indian diaspora, 31.4 million brothers and sisters globally. My God, such a big force and such a powerful force abroad in different countries besides our own Bharat, where people are. Ladies and gentlemen, different chambers, different verticals, different organizations, they have got their own focused areas wherever they are working. Somebody is working in agriculture, somebody is in manufacturing. We are focusing on service sector. There are 54 important segments, and services sector, they had maximum challenge during this pandemic, but at the same time, it was a services sector which basically supported and saved the entire universe and tried their level best that all minimum essential services should be available to everyone. I'm thankful to Colonel K.C. Menon, our head for the entire Southern India, very distinguished person, very valuable person. I hold him in the great respect, and like a brother from the armed forces, he helped me so much because we have come a long way, ladies and gentlemen. Completing 1,300 webinars during this pandemic, you can well imagine. We have done up to 7 webinars per day. And can you imagine, Colonel Menon had been bringing a lot of women folk, a lot of ladies, and a lot of young girls. They had been coming and sharing with us what is the purpose of education, what is the relevance of education, why do we study, why do we acquire particular skills, and what is the importance of technology in today's education, and what does today's youth want, how to create your dream career, And of course, everybody had been talking about, we got to empower women, we got to support women. And ladies and gentlemen, we strongly support from our chamber, India can become Atmanirbhar Bharat. India can become self-reliant. India can achieve the target of 5 trillion economy, 10 trillion economy, 15 trillion economy. This all is going to be possible when we involve our ladies, our girl child, and everybody, all our women folk in all walks of life. They are unpaid. They are unpaid. I don't want to call workers, but support system in the entire humanity and our own whole ecosystem of the life and the family. Women, they are mother also, they are daughter also, they are daughter-in-law also, they are teacher also, they are principal, they are counselor, they are headmaster, they are director, they are vice chancellor, and most important, they are wife also. You know, so many areas when we take into consideration, women is the maker of this universe. Women is the backbone of this universe. This universe is nothing without women. They play a very important role in the entire humanity. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm grateful to Colonel Casey Mannon, and I'm grateful to the entire team of his. Those are working very hard. Every Friday, they bring wonderful speaker and they share so much. So, women empowerment, ICSI strongly supports, and we are with that vision. So, education, skills, micro, small, and medium enterprise, when we talk about entire journey during the pandemic, right from 25th of March, we have been focusing only teachers and youth. We are proud to share with the entire global community. We brought India's first finishing school way back in 1994. Today we talk about personality development, communication skill, creative thinking, critical thinking, analogical thinking, logical thinking. And besides that, why don't we have music, humor, fun, dance, happiness, passion, stimulation, storytelling in our education? We have been doing from 1994. 52,000 students have gone from our hands. We are proud of them. And youth, all the power is within you. Teachers, you are the maker of today and you are maker of future. During this pandemic, besides finishing school, we also have launched e-Gurukul service industry, completely complimentary, free, nothing to be paid to anybody. From morning till evening, we have been doing so many programs, so much we have been sharing, and I'm proud of all the brothers and sisters. This is the homepage of our web portal. If you go to the ICSI India.in, the moment you go on ICSI India.in, you will come to know what are the strategies to be the facilitator of humanity. And our main focus is education, skills, MSME, startup, entrepreneurship, tourism, entertainment, wellness, and of course, services exports with the teachers training and youth empowerment. Indian teachers are needed world over, and we got to be strategists. Our chamber has drawn the complete roadmap because at present, we have got almost 21 lakh teachers being produced every year. But in India, we don't require more than 3 lakh teachers. So what is to be done with the remaining 17? There are a couple of other things. We have done the webinars. We will do many more programs. We'll bring a lot of stakeholders and we'll discuss with all of you. So we are bringing a lot of integration in education ecosystem, because even if you have done the B.Ed, you require certain very special diamond polishing before you get launched abroad. And why education should not be relevant to our day-to-day life, that is something very important which we want to share. So ladies and gentlemen, the world has to get back to the normal and back to the basics. B2B is no more business to business, back to basic. Basic food, basic health, basic education, and digital adoption. Tomorrow evening, don't forget, tomorrow is going to be the 91st program of ours, Ayurveda for the global wellness. Any kind of a disease, any remedy, any precaution, anything you need, the entire medicine is in your kitchen. What you eat, what you put inside so-called the body. Dr. Parmeshwar Arora, tomorrow evening, 7 p.m. And tomorrow evening at 8 p.m., we will take you with the Tyron D Brass. We'll be going all the way to northeast part of India, and beautiful analogy will come all the way from beautiful state called Meghalaya, and they will share a lot of vision with us. So whatsoever human mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Let's come together. Let's take on. This is your YouTube channel, GS Motivator. That is Gulshan Sharma Motivator. Do like, share, subscribe the channel. Press the bell icon so that you get and share with your friends. Knowledge is to be shared with the entire humanity. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, join me in extending a very hearty welcome to Dr. Thota Yogalakshmi Mahendran ma'am. She's coming this evening and joining us. Namaskaran ma'am. And when you are joining from Chennai, I must say vanakkam, 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 because that is the way, that is the way we have to come. And the whole universe, the globe is looking forward to hear from you under the women empowerment, the power of smiles. And we got to smile, smile, and smile all the times.
Thank you. That was really a very good opening for me. And thanks, Brother Gulshan sir. And I should really thank Brother Menon sir for giving me an opportunity over here to open up my thoughts and share with all people over here. And I'm basically from Chennai. I'm a person who has done a doctorate in student management, which was actually I wanted to do this because I was handling all the students for the employability skills, which is at the colleges. And now I also do mentorship for the schools for the girl children, because that is more important presently. It's not that it's not important for the boys, but it's also important for the boys too. But girls are more predominant, and they are the ones who are actually falling in prey. So I'll take this lead. I'll start my session. Before I start my session, I just want to ask or tell people, how many of them have smiled today?
Whole day.
Full day. That's right. Energetic. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
That is what we want. That is what we really think we have to get it. Just give me a second. I'll just put my screen.
So do post on the YouTube. Those have smiled today.
Yes.
And you got to be very honest. You got to be very honest. Those have smiled since morning, like Madam is asking. Kindly do mention if you have smiled since morning. Do say, yes, I smiled. Yes. Here we are on the desktop of Madam Dr. Yogalakshmi ji, and she can take on from here. And what a beautiful, early in the morning, early in the afternoon, early in the evening, we meet the god and goddesses all the way right from the north, our southern part of India. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Amazing, amazing. Our blessings to you. Such a wonderful positivity you have brought, ma'am. Such a wonderful positivity.
Thank you. Thank you. According to me, smile is something which I feel it's a sensational, mesmerizing movement, inspiring, lovely expression, empowering emotions empathetically. That is a smile. So let us smile. There is nothing called as worry. Even when you're worried, just give a small movement to your lips and it spreads a little. And a person looking at you gets inspired and they will automatically smile at you. Bringing this into an account, why I had named my topic as the power of smile is, we are going to speak about women empowerment. And I have taken this as women empowerment with entrepreneurship, which both are very important and both are in hand and glove with each other. So I'll go back to my slideshow. I've just made a small slideshow. Let me explain to it as I go through.
You can just increase the size, ma'am. Down below there is a cup sort of a thing. You just press it and the size will get increased.
1 second.
Excuse me. On the right side corner,
Yeah.
there is signage. Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
The earlier one.
Please go ahead, ma'am.
1 second. Promoting women empowerment through entrepreneurship.
Ma'am, it is not coming now.
It's not coming now? Is
No,
it not?
now it is not. No, now it is not visible. Earlier it was visible.
Now, is it visible?
Yes, now it has come, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Is it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Promoting women empowerment. Sorry for the inconvenience. Promoting women empowerment through entrepreneurship. What exactly is women empowerment? Why should we have women empowerment? We can stay as we are. But according to me, I feel that everyone are equal. So let's keep doing something, whatever we can. And there is always a way to live. It's not to be monotonous, always doing cooking, always doing taking care of children, but every woman has a power in her. So let me give you a small thought about me. I'm Dr. Thota Yogalakshmi Mahendran, a psychological counselor and a Pocso+Posh and mental health enabler. This pertains to people as how I deal them. I am there to help them out in all their problems. I don't take something very simple or make them feel that it is very drastic. I give them a helping hand, a lying shoulder, and make them feel I am there. This is a passion I have created right from my childhood.
Ma'am, you have to move your slides. We are still on the first slide.
Second slide. I've come on to the second slide.
We are not there, ma'am. We are still on the first slide only. No worries. No worries.
Okay. Now?
No, it's still on the first slide. down below where you have got up and down 4 buttons.
Yeah, that's what I pressed it, and I'm getting the second slide.
Ma'am,
It has to go away from the shared application. Okay, okay, I'll do that.
No.
I think it's saying stop share.
Sure, sure.
I'm really sorry because
no worries, no worries, no worries. And ladies and gentlemen, till the time Madam comes back, you keep pushing over there. How many times you have smiled since morning? That's very important. And anybody who speaks truth, you get the award and the reward. Okay? Yes, you got to be true to yourself. Please go ahead, ma'am.
yeah, you got the second screen?
Yes, now we got, ma'am.
Yeah, okay. As a Pocso and Posh and mental health enabler, a HR professional with over 15 years of pro managerial experience in training and development, counseling, talent acquisition, and project management across industries. Worked with LIC, Aviva 24/7 Norwich Union, with all the insurances that Aviva had. Standard Chartered Bank, then I worked with Barnum Olds and Dice, CM Hospital, Guest Hospital, Trilux Technologies, and many others. Currently serving as a guest lecturer at Loyola College, Chennai, and mentoring a few schools in Chennai for the girl child. Passionate about helping people become independent and find their true caring, giving education, entertainment as an entrepreneur. Hobbies and interests include counseling people, learning new skills, teaching creative art, handicrafts, dry cooking for the little minds. I usually like to talk to many people. That is my passion, and love to listen. The agenda for today's program is introduction to empowerment, introduction to entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship tips and small ideas, teaching as a profession, empowerment, empowered women, entrepreneurs from India. We do not need magic to transform our world. We carry all of the power we need inside ourselves already, told by J.K. Rowling. What is empowerment? The giving or delegation of power or authority, authorization, the giving of an ability, enablement, or permission. Why empower women? Why should we empower women? What is the need? That's what olden days our seniors, our elders, our ancestors had this thought in their mind. Empowering women is essential to the health and social development of families, communities, and countries. When women are living safe, fulfilled and productive lives, they can reach their full potential, contributing their skills to the workforce, and can raise happier and healthier children. They are also able to help fuel sustainable economy and benefit societies and humanity at large. What is that we have to think about empowered women? There are around 7 ways. Find your voice. Find your voice, when it's not like, scream and say and get things done that you want to get this done and you can scream and get things out. It's not that. Find your voice is make people understand what exactly you need and what is that you're expecting to do. Take a control of your life. Take a proper control of your life, thinking that you can also excel. Keeping that in mind, give a patient talk to your people, make them understand that you are eligible to even do something more. Not fight or make a big scene at home. And the husband says no, you will say yes, and there'll be a scene for the children, they'll have their moods off. Nothing. Sit down patiently and speak, and everything will come to an end. Take care of yourself. What is the meaning of take care of yourself? Due to uncomfortable reasons at home or uncomfortable situations, some people don't eat, they show their tantrums, they show their arrogance, and they spoil their health. When health is gone, the whole wealth is gone, and the family also diminishes. So please take care of yourself so that you can manage even at the time of crisis and even at the time of situations which are not favorable. Surround yourself with people who respect you. I meant the network. If you're having a network of people, if they are respecting you, please go ahead. If they are disrespecting you, I'm not going to tell you just leave that place and move out and take your own shape. No. If they are disrespecting you, please see that you make them understand what is respect. That is how you have to make yourself, okay, she's an empowered person. She's able to manage even this. Allow yourself to grow professionally. You grow professionally, you take the show, you take your thoughts, you plan up, you prepare yourself, and you execute it so that you are professionally grown and you can move out. Learn to say no when you want to say. Please don't think of adjustments and don't think that if you say no, someone is going to just debar you. No. If it is a no, it is a no. And you have to be very, very careful when you use your words. Don't put yourself down. Stay positive. Something happens. It happens for the good. That's how I take it. Please stay positive, stay calm, and see that you keep moving slowly and also analyzing what has gone wrong and why.
Ma'am,
Personal power. Yeah.
ma'am, we are still on the second slide only.
Oh God.
No worries, no worries.
Why is it going on?
We are still on the second slide only, ma'am. Your introduction part, that slide is being seen. If you could kindly move the PPT, that would be very, very kind of you. Yes. Now we have come to third, introduction to empowerment, introduction to entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship tips and ideas, teaching as a profession, and empowered women entrepreneurs from India. That slide we are on now.
Okay, it's visible. So I can go away from this, right?
Yes.
Okay, I had finished this, but I think I'll take it once again.
No, we can go ahead. We can go ahead, ma'am. Next slide.
Okay.
Then you're gone to, we do not need magic to transform our world.
Yes.
We carry all of the power we need inside ourselves already.
Okay.
So up to that we have come, ma'am.
Okay. Now the next one is this. This I just finished it. Why empower women? I just read this one also for you people. I'll just tell you once again. Why do we need to empower women? It is like empowering women is giving delegation of power or authority, authorization, the giving of an ability, enablement or permission. Why empower women? Why should we empower women? Empowering women is essential to the health and social development of families, communities, and countries. When women are living safe, fulfilled, and productive lives, they can reach their full potential, contributing their skills to the workforce, and can raise happier and healthier children. They are able to help fuel sustainable economies and benefit societies and humanity at large. When they do this, we are able to move forward. We are able to move a little peaceful. It's not that only women are there hand in hand. Even the men of the houses, some of them who are helpful, are there also. Next, we have to see about what is that we have to take in control. What is that? Why are we thinking that women have to be empowered? There are 7 ways, what I feel. Find your voice. How do you find your voice? Not screaming, shouting, or taking people for granted or making them feel that, yes, what I say is right. No, it is not that. It's making people understand what is in your mind and how it is coming out through your voice. Take control of your life. Take control of your life. Make people understand that you can also do many more other things perfectly and you're capable and you're confident. Take care of yourself. Yes, health is more important than anything. If health is gone, wealth is gone, and the whole family goes for a zook. That is why if you get angry also, please don't show that at home on tantrums or at uncomfortable situations. Please take care of your health by eating properly so that you get that thakat in you to fight back, right? Surround yourself with people who respect you, your network of people who clearly regard you as your own person. They give you the correct feedback. things like that. If they are not your own people, they will not respect you, but you have to get that undue respect for what you are doing, and your network has to be intact. Allow yourself to grow professionally. Yeah, you are a professional person. If you're a professional person, your group has to learn to know how professional you are, and you keep planning and preparing and executing things correctly. Learn to say no when it's needed. Some of them, they'll say that, oh, if I say no, then she will not come back to me, or she will not take my product. No. If it is a no, it's a no. You cannot keep saying that, oh, please, I'll give you another discount. No, it's not that. If you give a discount, then it will become a habit. So please don't do all this. Say a no. It's clear that you're not going to give anything extra. Don't put yourself down. If you're getting into an awkward situation and people are mocking at you or they're insulting you, don't put yourself down. Don't sit and cry or brood or fight or make scenes over there. Stay positive. Take it with a smile. I know it is difficult, but I have done it. I have done many a times. Right in front of me, they'll be mocking at me, and behind me, they'll be stabbing me. But still, I've taken it with a smile. And I've made people understand that nothing can be done with me, whatever they try. I am positive. I know how to take care of myself positively. Why am I saying all this is, when you get into entrepreneurship, you have to really be bold. You should be able to push yourself and succeed and show them that I'm climbing the ladder very slowly. And I'm putting my steps strongly so that I don't slip. Next is, what
Ma'am,
Yeah?
ma'am, before we
Yes.
proceed further,
Yeah.
people are enjoying the session so well. If you can come on the previous slide only,
Okay.
because there are lots of views coming from overseas and other places. Yes, this slide people have appreciated so much, these 7 ways to feel empowered. Can I take on one of the question which has come?
Yes, please.
Can you be kind enough to just
Yes,
the late
no problem. Gulshan ji, 1 second, Gulshan ji. There's a small window showing that slideshow one.
No worries. That's not disturbing us. No worries.
Okay.
Now, one of the question from a lady has come.
Yeah.
What has been the most significant barrier in your career, Madam Yogalakshmi ji?
Yeah.
That is the question somebody has posted.
Okay.
So, what do you consider? What is the barrier in your career? You want to make your career. You wanted to follow your career. You wanted to follow path. You must have faced some barriers.
Yes, I had faced.
Yeah. So anyone which you feel which is most important, it is coming from Madam Vidhi Kishore.
Good evening, Vidhi Kishore. Your answer. For your answer, I'll just give you. See, I'm basically a very, very simple person. I'm coming from a bigger family. Okay. And in my maternal place, we are not allowed. I mean, we were going to college, getting back home. It was like that. Once I got married, they restricted me from doing so many things. And I am an ongoer. I cannot sit in one place. And my people knew that very well. So I slowly wanted to do something. But with my education, I kept on studying until now. I'm still going on. I'm doing a language right now. I don't like to stop studies because I don't like saying that age is a big barrier. I don't believe in age at all. And all this has come through my elder sister, who is the opening batsman of my family of 8 members. We are 8 children to our parents. And she is the main pillar in the house. Like my mom and they pushed me. They know my potential. My elder sister can never, ever stop telling anyone, she keeps on talking about me. And she's a hostess, air hostess, and she was a chief hostess for Indian Airlines. The smile actually acquired from her. Okay, I got this because I was a snobbish person. I don't like to smile. I don't like to speak to people. I used to be always with book in hand and, of course, household work. But she used to tell me, after me, you take up this job. I used to tell, we call the sister as Akka. I used to tell Akka, I don't know really what you want to do, but I cannot go and smile at people on the flight. If that guy is not happy, you have to give him a smile and say that, please take this thing, please don't be like that. I cannot do that. If I want to smile, I will smile. Cannot do that for someone else. I'm sorry, I will not go in as a hostess. That was the first thing I told my sister. My sister was just looking at me. She said, okay, fine, drop it. Then when I started, when I became pregnant, I had my friends who were saying, you have to teach your child this, you have to do this. I was getting scared. And I got married very young age. And I was getting scared. What am I going to do? Then one of my friends, I asked her, can you just suggest some books to me? She said, some books? Yeah, you do one thing. You go to so-and-so place. There will be one person called Shanti. You just meet her and she'll help you out with the topics and the books. I said, okay, fine. I went there. And it was a book company called Time Life. And she immediately, that person immediately, she called me and she said, please come sit down. What are you doing? What is your background? Everything she asked. And she said, pay 400 rupees. I said, pay 400 rupees for what? She said, 2 days training. Then you will come to know about all the books. There started my life of sales. And to be very honest to everyone over here, I went to this place without telling my people, my in-laws. I went there by evening, by 2:30 or something, I returned back without, as if to show that nothing has happened. And I took the training. I told her, ma'am, but why should I pay 300 or 400 rupees? She said, see, once you get the first sale, you will get back your money. I said, okay, fine, let me see. But I was not really interested. I was not really having that confidence in me that I will get a sale because the books were highly priced. And they were not single books. They were all 22 volumes, 30 volumes, like that. And you cannot sell a single book, but beautiful books. I said, okay, let me say, this 2 days the training went on. The first day training, she gave me a book and she said, you go and go through this book. Tomorrow you have to answer. And she gave me history of the world. In school, I hate that subject, history of the world. History, I hated. I picked up the book. I went and I came back with an order. I mean, it's a big one. Order was very big. I came back with 27,000 rupees order. And I kept quiet. Evening, I told, when we are closing the meeting, I told her, this book, what did you do about this book? I said, no, I took this book and I got an order. And the order was my elder brother's. He's an art director and he's a artist, painter. The moment he saw that book, History of the World, and I took only one volume, and that particular volume had something about Egypt, and he was erecting a set for a movie on Egypt, pharaohs. Immediately he said, I want this set. And he said, I want to pay it in installments. I said, okay, fine, 27,000 rupees. And I got my commission and I got a lot of gifts because it was my first order. And after that, I never ever turned back. And because of that sale, I started looking at stars in the sky and, all the unusual type of things in the sky, counting. What else I'll do? What else I'll do? I have to do something. And then there was a promo for going abroad. And that was the time I felt a bit hurt. I'm not ashamed to say this because my husband is a very, very centered person. He doesn't like to do something which his mother doesn't like. So he told me, I told him that they're taking us to Thailand. He said, what? Thailand? Why? Why you want to go there? I said, no, I'm working for this people. So they're taking me there because I've done the topmost sale. You needn't have to spend anything. Only thing I have to get a passport. He said, passport? No, I will not get you. And I'll see how you'll get it. See, this part of the thing, Yogalakshmi likes someone defying. I'm a person that way. You defy, I'll prove it. That's my character. I said, but what is this? How can you say that? Let me just, you get me a passport, no, that's all. I'm not going to ask you anything. Then finally, passport also, he said no. Then I went to my manager. I told her, no, Shanti, I don't think I'll be able to do it. She said, no, I'll get you the passport. Come. That girl, I got my passport. And I flew to Thailand. That was one thing which I can never ever forget in my life. And after that, whichever abroad, foreign countries I have traveled all by myself, my own money, and my own, what say, happiness. I never traveled with my people. I was all alone. I traveled, and after that, they couldn't stop me. They kept quiet. I've seen Singapore, I've seen Dubai thrice, I've seen Singapore thrice, I've seen Thailand, Bangkok, Hong Kong, all these places before anyone in the house. Then after that, I knew my potential. And of course, Indian countries, here back, I only used to travel to Hyderabad and Bangalore and Calcutta once when my sister was there. This is one thing, you know, how I got this. Okay, after my wedding, after I started analyzing myself, when I was doing my psychology, as I was analyzing, I said, okay, here I should not open my mouth. Here I have to be quiet. Here I have to think twice. These were the things I followed. And today I'm standing like this, inshallah, I'm fine.
Wonderful. Please go ahead. Please go ahead, ma'am. Thank you.
You're
Thanks
most
for
welcome.
sharing your lifetime experience. Thank you.
I am privileged for the question. I really like the questions a person asked me. because I'm
Thank
not
you.
able to
Thank
get
you.
it.
In fact, you are an inspiration for millions. You are inspiration for millions. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Personal power. What is personal power? Personally strong, yes, not from dominating others. You have to be strong on your own. You needn't have to dominate on others. Like in schools, the children are given a position, like, you know, today you're the class leader. That one will be always looking at the person whom they have a problem. So they'll be seeing whether that child is talking or that child is moving here or is making some sort of a uncomfortable thing in the class. So immediately they'll write the name on the board. So you should never be a dominating person. You want to show your power. You want to be a personal personality where everyone envies you. You have to be calm. Your leadership skills, yes, you have to show it, but not arrogantly or not very trustfully to on people. If you're calm and composed, people will come automatically listening to you. Dominating others, but from their love, trust, faith in themselves and other women. This is very, very important. Other women, yes. Women are a folk where they don't really like to talk to other women. Most of them. There will be a lot of customers, but we have to follow that. If you feel someone is like that, don't hate that person, don't push that person away, but see that you make that person understand what you are and what you actually want that person to change back. When you don't do this, that person will remain like that. And again, it will become a tree. It will start giving fruits of the same type. So that we can help them. It involves being active, assertive, and skillful. Here I would like to speak about my sister's daughter. Assertive, yes. She always tells me, they call me Lucky at home. So she says me, Lucky, mommy, you have to be strong, Lucky mommy. Don't say no to them. You say, yes, I can do this. That's all. Just keep moving. She's a HR. She's in Toronto. She works for Accenture. I have 4 children. One is of my own. My son, I only have a son. So my daughter means it's my sister's daughter and my sister's son. Then I have another son who's actually my husband's brother's son. He's no more. So I have taken him as my first son. So these children are my 4 pillars. Out of that, my strong pillars are my daughter, my sister's daughter, and my sister's son. They are such loving. They know how to handle people at this age, at this very young age. They know how to handle people. They know what is patience. They know how to keep a calm, listening ear, and they also give beautiful suggestions. And they know how a person can take care of their child, even if the person is a single parent. That is a very good quality what my brother-in-law and my sister have brought into them. My son is a very Sita person. He's very, very simple, though he's the first hire of the family. But at the same time, he is calm, composed. No one knows where he is in the house. He's that soft. So children, we learn from children right now. In this generation, we are learning from children. So when we are learning from children, we have to be a greater example to them, making them understand that we are teaching them the right thing. So please be skillful, assertive, and be active in front of them. Do not require support from man to survive. I would say this is totally right. A man is needed for a support. Not everyone can do by themselves. I will not say to this. Why, though my husband has said no, because he said no, today I'm standing as an yes. So I would say that with his inspiration, with his pulling me back, I always wanted to move forward. Self-governing and positive self-image. Yes, you have to have a self-governing thing about you. You should know what you're doing. And a positive self-image. You should always have a positive self-image. Whatever negative goes on, keep thinking positive. Sometimes I go down. I'm also a human being, right? So I go down. Do I do counselings? My counseling starts at 10:30 in the night and it ends at 2:30 in the early hours. Because all my students are abroad. And I have lost a lot of them due to COVID. From China, from Berlin, I've lost a lot of them. People staying with them were calling me up and they were fine talking to me and they were crying, and it was hell. 2020 was a hell to me. But they took up the self-image from me, the positiveness from me. And that is what really keeps me alive. So never take, you can't take, when I go low, I speak to my daughter. She just gives me 2 to 3 words. And I come get back. And my son comes on Insta. He's in Los Angeles. She's in Toronto. So when he comes on Insta, he also says, how are you? The last word he says, I love you. That really kicks me up into the sky. And my son, when he's here, he comes and hugs me and he says, no, why are you like that? So these are the words that we need. And that's how we have a self-governing and a positive self-image, which we actually transfer to the children and to the surroundings. Next is authenticity. Be true to your own self. That is the best thing you have to do. First thing you have to do. You have to be true to yourself. Be honest and unashamed. I never get ashamed at all. I got really insulted by my own kid. I'm a mother-in-law. I'm a grandmother for a 4-year-old. But I got insulted. And you took it great. But still, my only thought is, you are going to insult me? That's okay. Today is not my day. That's what I think. If I'm really down, low, I go into the bathroom, to the restroom, I stand in front of the mirror, I scold myself, I cry, and I wipe my tears, come back, have a nice glass of water, cold water, and everything subsides. But I apologize to the person who insulted me. You know what? That person has to feel ashamed that she has or he has insulted me for no good cause of mine. That's how I treat. So be honest and unashamed. Ignore criticisms if you are doing something you enjoy. I love this. I care a damn about anyone talking. Oh, she's doing this, she's not earning anything. I care a damn about it. That's my passion. I sell Tupperware. I'm not earning much in that. But when I sell a particular product, I know how I'm handling that product and the sales. So you criticize, it's for you. Today you criticize me. After 2 minutes, you get a criticism of your own. That's how God has created us. That's how God keeps teaching. Acting on own values, desires, emotions, needs, and capabilities to do something positively. Yes. Act on own values. You have a set of values. You quote a set of values. You keep certain goals. You see that those desires are through emotions. You need your needs. You're capable of doing all these things only if you are positive. Every positive is created by two negatives, one horizontal negative and one vertical negative. I hope I'm right. Here, entrepreneurs. Now I'm coming to the entrepreneur part of it. Don't be a job seeker. Be a provider. How? Job seeking, I don't say it's wrong, but after certain time, you see, you feel really bored to answer so many questions. Though you're right, there will be people who are trying to pull you down. I worked for a company for around 12 years, expert as HR. This company I had to go in after my mom's death. It was a training company, and I went in there as a trainer. And the first college they took me, it was for quite far. And then they just took me on a sample basis. And then when we came back again, they started sending me to different colleges. And there was some sort of a problem there, and they were not getting their payments. So, and they knew I was a salesperson. And they told me in the beginning, please take the sales job. I said, I have done enough of sales, please. I don't want to do any more sales job. And I was rigid on that. Then once when I saw this amount not being given, I said, okay, fine. And that particular college owner, I knew him. So I said, okay, fine, I'll go that far, but I need a vehicle to travel. I can't go by the normal autos and all that. You give me a car. Then my boss said, okay, fine, he gave me a car and a chauffeur-driven car. But they had told the driver not to switch on the AC. And it was that real mid-summer, terribly hot. In Chennai, it's horrible. I said, it's okay. I went to the person, I picked up the money, and I told him, henceforth, the next person, the person who created the problem will not be coming, I will be coming for the training. And I came back and I told them, I'll take up the sales and the training part of it. And they were very happy and they said, okay, we are going to give you a target. I said, please, I am taking the job with my interest. I don't want you to target me. I said, okay, fine. Let me target what exactly you want. And the company was actually with an amount, sales amount of around 50 to 60,000 a month. That's it. I said, okay, what is the target? He said, you have to make around 5 lakhs per month. I said, I'll start with a lakh, then we'll think about it. The next day I started going like a dog. And I do not know Chennai fully. I only know my place and my colleges. That's it, city colleges. I said, okay, fine. I got the driver. I told him, see, we have to go to colleges. So you take me on the belt where the colleges are moved. So he took me to old Mahabalipuram road. There when we went, every furlong, there was a college. And this guy was not a learned fellow. So he started actually stopping the car when he sees a big arch, something written on it. He said, Amma, there's a college here. I said, no, that's not a college, that's a temple. Keep moving. So that particular day, I completed nearly around 15 colleges from around 7 o'clock in the morning till evening 6 o'clock. And all the 15, I closed around 10 colleges and my total sale for that particular day was around 10 lakhs. I came back, I told my boss, I have got some trainings lined up. I'll come back and tell you tomorrow. I went back home. After that, I never turned back to look at anyone in that office. The whole property was mine. Like the college, when I entered, they used to ask me whether I'm the owner of the company. But I never used to budge a little about the pricing. My boss used to tell me, no, you can give them little more less. I used to say no. Because if I give what price I'm quoting, when I get back, suppose there is no work for us for 1 month, the amount which is saved can be utilized for the trainers who are on board. Then he used to say, okay, I was doing a 5-man job. I was doing all the 5 men who do that job. I was a single lady going from here to Pondicherry, Kadalur, all these places in and around Chennai. And so far, I have trained around 60,000+ students. So my thought was, I was providing people jobs. Though I was a manager over there, I was providing so many trainers jobs and training them at the same time, being very vigilant to check whether they are going to stab me back. Because it's like a trainer going in and asking for a session. It would be like we would be charging them an amount. And my own trainer will go back to that person and say that, you can give me a little lesser than what she has quoted. Because of that reason, though I was a salesperson and a manager, I used to take the trainings over there and equally with my trainers to check whether all the trainers are perfect and the feedback of the college is perfect. Every year, we were 12 years, we were not leaving Sairam College over here in Chennai. You can take a look at the college website also. Employability skills was up to the mark, and they were the first tier colleges for the placements. So when you are able to provide a job, it's always, you feel very happy and you feel blessed when someone comes and thanks you and say, thanks, man, we have got today's bread. Be proactive. Don't actually slug saying that, oh my God, today I've done too much effort. No. Plan for the next day. That's what you have to be doing. Believe in yourself. I always believe in myself. I know my potential. I know what I have to do. If someone tells me don't do also, I'll listen to them. I will not retaliate. I'll say, okay, fine. But I'll be doing what I have to do because it's my plan. And you didn't have to sit and tell, no, you're telling me like this, I will not do. I will do that. I will do that. What will happen? Uncomfortable situation. And if you have small children at home, they're all going to get taxed with the situation. That's how we start getting children with all the different deformities, psychological effects. Don't be just a leader. Be a world-class leader. The Bharadiyar has told this wordings. Vayatai talamai ko. So you have to be a world-class leader. That's what it says in Tamil. When you are that, everyone will appreciate you. Everyone will listen to you. They cannot say no to you because the way you tell them will be very subtle. It will be like, just looking at you. Okay, she's going to say no. Then we'll start. No, I'm going to say yes. I know how you will do it. That should be your attitude. Keeping all these in mind, now I'm coming to an entrepreneurship. What exactly is this entrepreneurship? Why should one take up entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship, like if you are already a person working in a company, you're getting your bit of whatever you're supposed to, but still, you want something more. There are so many avenues presently in the world. Lucky are the children of this generation. And Sharma, they have to be blessed. There are so many avenues, so many things they can do. But one concern and one prayer to them, please be careful. Please be careful with whatever you do. Everyone, even the elders in the family who wants to do something, who want to become an entrepreneur, be careful. Think 10 times. I'm not telling you to think twice. I'm telling you to think 10 times. See the avenues of what you want to do. how all you can sketch and check whether it's the right one or something different. Because there are, see, as a person gets cheated, there are people to cheat the getting cheated. So we have to be careful, right? So who's an entrepreneur? He's an individual who creates a new business, bearing most of the risks and enjoying most of the rewards. Entrepreneurs play a key role in any economy using the skills and initiative necessary to anticipate needs and bringing good new ideas to market. Good new ideas that we have to implement if it is good or if it is bad. There are people who give in ideas, but most of them really don't work because I have tried quite a lot of them. When you are going to give in an idea, when an idea is told by someone, don't just jump into it. Like how we are getting cheated with the credit cards and the loans and the payments. So wise also, you have to be very careful when someone tells you about some business. Think, don't give a haste answer. They might be something big. They might be a very close friend of yours. But still, when they ask you, take a pause. There's nothing wrong if you take a pause. If at all you have a partner who's really very cooperative with you, a husband who's cooperative with you, sit down, talk out. Probably they may know some points, but we do not know if you are a starter. Then you take a step. Investment, I would say no. I don't like to do any business with investment. I'll ask them the concept, I'll try it out, then I'll think about the investment. If it is good or bad. They'll say you pay 1,500 rupees and then you will be getting 3,000 rupees. Fine, it's nice to hear, but let me see how you're going to give me. That is my concept right from the beginning. Not because I can't pay. Why should I pay is my question. I'm getting you the business. Why should I pay you beforehand? You're going to give me materials? Okay. Let me see what the cost of the material is. How am I going to earn? That's another aspect, another strategy. So when you take up an entrepreneurship, why women are alone targeted for this? Why not men? Most of the companies are started with women. Then they allow men to come in. I can give you examples. Oriflame, Tupperware, A1 Cosmetics, Bodicare, Amway. The topmost people are all women over there. Why? Because women have great untapped potential in them. It's not that men don't have, but men don't agree that they have. They also have, but they don't agree. Women are the people, they are like clay. You can mold them. And they also agree. The moment you say that, hey, you look very pretty, come on, lovely lipstick you're wearing. Yeah, is it? I got it from this. They'll give one big history about that lipstick and about their costume. Men think 10 times. Oh, this shirt, yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I got it. Like that. They go very slow with that. Research from the Harvard Business Review found that women outscore men in team working, innovation, and problem solving. Such research bears testament to the immense potential of women when given a more level playing field. True. When they give you a level that you are, a topmost person, or you're getting into the next level of your management or your training or whatever it is, they start getting, that it's okay, I'm the next thing. So I have to prepare myself. They start researching what is that next level, how I have to be. But men, they will take it light. They'll not really think, okay, let me see what I have to do. But some will do, some don't. Entrepreneurship might suit some women's needs better. Women also traditionally have greater family responsibility and make up a higher percentage of single parents. So working in a corporate organization can be challenging given their other commitments. So when it's an entrepreneurship, they like to take things free on their hand, like their time, their working mode, everything is at their own pace. But if it is in a corporate, they have to go in the morning, come back in the afternoon, they have responsible to go and speak to so many people, give their problems, all these things. So they feel that women are much better. I hope I'm not boring you guys. I need an answer for this. 4 reasons to become
close
an
by
entrepreneur.
9:15.
Yeah, I'm just finishing it.
Yes.
4 reasons to become an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship provides more flexibility. Entrepreneurship allows for more rapid advancement. Entrepreneurship gives you more control. Entrepreneurship offers more fulfillment. How? By the amount you're earning, basic finance skills, it gives you a networking, speaks with your confidence, accepting and acting on feedback. Accepting and acting on feedback is whatever feedback they give, you should be in a position to take it and not to retaliate back, saying that, oh, he shouted at me, I'm not going to work. Who's going to lose? It's you. Because the business has come into your hand, you're earning quite well, and you know what the bonuses are, you know what they're going to give you extra, all that. Recognizing patterns and trends. You know how to handle the patterns. What if you recruit people and if you have a big line under you, how you are going to take care of them, and what is that you get if a recruit places an order. So all these things. Staying focused, future focused. Yes, now I am this level. Next, what level I go into. So that is your future level. You know what is the next level you're going into and how you're going to take things forward. Some business ideas. Turn hobby into a business. Example, handmade greeting cards, embroidery, pottery, etc. Teach something. Example, teaching English to foreigners, teaching school subjects to children. Become a yoga master once you're trained into yoga, not just you see some online clippings and become a yoga master. You cannot do that. Freelance writing business, consulting and counseling business. Start clothing business. This is predominant presently all over. You have on the internet, you have on the Insta, Facebook, you have clothing business. Food and tiffin services, which has to be very, very vigilant when you do this, because it presently with food, you really do a good business, but you have to be careful whether you're doing the correct thing with cleanliness. Language translations are another business which is popping up right now. It's going really great. So keep all these in mind. You have to have all these networks applicable. LinkedIn, Insta, in SlideShare, Pinterest, Twitter, and many more are there. You take up teaching profession. The next thing is teaching profession. You have a variety. You can make a difference. Financial support while you train, using your degree, decent salary. You can only be a teacher, but at being a teacher, again, you can do an entrepreneurship also along with the teaching job. So I'm not going too detailed into this. I know the headings really are understandable. Next is, as I told you, teachers, yeah, they're all of different colors. You have a teacher for social, you have a teacher for art, you have a teacher for history, blah, blah, okay? The best thing you need over here, your skill has to work for education, is the first thing is your communication skill. You have to be perfect with your communication skills. Have proper high level of patience. That's more important. Creativity. When you know that you are teaching them something, you have to be very, very creative in teaching them so that understanding is easier than anything else. Communication, communicate what is necessary. Don't deviate, don't give heavy communication where they will not follow what you started with. The next thing is enthusiasm. Yes, when you teach, you have to have the enthusiasm, and they also have to feel comfortable and feel at home when they learn with you. Your confidence level has to make the children feel there's no fear to listen to this person, or she's not kidding with us, or she's perfect, she's able to give us that comfort level. Dedication. Your dedication has to be there when you do any job. Any job has to be dedicated to till the core. Without dedication, nothing can work out. Conflict resolution, you have to be able to do a conflict resolution. What is that? You have to do is to handle the teenagers when they are upset. Organization, If the school teacher organization skills will help you to fit in the marketing and planning around your school hours. Leadership, yes, you have a leader for all, even for your teachers, you have the leadership skills where the headmistress or the principal or the administrative officers, they are having a team whom they take care of. Adaptability, which is more important. You have to adapt to the situation. Presently, COVID, you have to be adapted to taking online classes, which is actually a very, very difficult task. And next, what is that when you become an entrepreneur, when you get the success? Every woman's success should be an inspiration to another. We are strongest when we cheer each other. So you're not alone in this journey. You have someone who's going to follow you. There are quite a lot of Indian women whom I have just quoted here. This is Indra Noi. She's actually from my school in Chennai. Okay, she's a very powerful person. She's now a chairman of PepsiCo. So likewise, we have so many people who are motivators, who are pushing us to make follow their footsteps. Sudha Murthy, Infosys, Nykaa company, Falguni Iyer. She started her business at the age of 50. She started with Nykaa. Here, this pair, they are awesome couple. They deal with masalas, Shakti masala, and they give work for all the physically challenged people. That's something very, very great with them. And they stand first in this industry. Seva. This is one of the best thing what I have heard of, 1972, which was brought in by Ella Bhatt. This Seva employed Women's Association can be joined in with just 5 rupees per year. And just check online, and there are a lot of things what they do. And she has been given the Padma Shri and the Padma Bhushan award. This is a lady, Timmakka from Bangalore, Karnataka border. She has planted 8,000 trees and she's not studied at all. She's never gone through education. And she has planted nearly 384 banyan trees for 80 kilometers from Bangalore Road. This is the inspiration we get when we see people doing all this without a backing. What has Ravi Shankar ji has told is the role of women in development of society is of utmost importance. In fact, it is the only thing that determines whether a society is strong and harmonious or otherwise. Women are the backbone of society. I am going to close now with a big thank you to all the good years which were listening patiently and going through all my slides. I'm very grateful to Gulshan Brotherji and Menon Brotherji. Thanks a lot. I hope I have done a fair enough job. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. Such a powerful slides and such a meaningful and with so much of message to the humanity and so much you have given for the women empowerment. Something very nice. And we started in a very humble way, power of smiles. How many times we smiled, all of us throughout the day, where from we started. And as a psychological counselor, as a mental health enabler, and giving services to the Loyola College and Chennai and others. And particularly when you told education and entertainment, that was next to my heart, because I always believe education should be entertaining. It should be interesting. It should be fun. It should be stimulating. It should be rewarding. And the 7 ways to feel empowered: find your voice, take control of your life, take care of yourself, surround with positive people, allow yourself to grow professionally, learn to say no when you want to, and stay positive. Wow. Personal power, active, assertive, skillful, love, trust, faith, positive, self-image, self-governing. See, I, like a good student, I have taken all the notes.
Yeah.
And it was so interesting.
So nice. So nice. I'm
I've
blessed.
taken I've taken all the notes on authenticity, values, desires, emotions, needs, capabilities, positivity, something very interesting. And one of the participants, Mamta, had posted 2 points, which I thought I must share with all of us. Many have posted. And Arumugam Srinivasanji, you are also wonderful from Chennai. I'm grateful to you. He's from the Army Education and he's doing great job. And Mamta is writing, a smile is a curve that sets everything straight.
Super.
A smile is a curve that sets everything straight.
And I would like to tell to Mamta one thing, like a smile actually, when you smile, your face muscles, nearly 26 muscles activate on your face. That's why you look young.
Yes, yes, that's very important. And then also somebody wrote over here, very interesting. And that was basically when I talk about science teaches us to think, but love teaches us to smile.
Yeah.
That is another quote somebody wrote. Yeah. Science teaches us to think, but the love teaches us to smile. Very good. Something very nice. And lots of other people have posted their views. I'm grateful to them. And another very powerful, you have given, don't be just a leader, but be a world-class leader. Wow. Yeah. And 60,000 plus students trained. Our heartiest gratitude, blessings and congratulations to and you mentioned that I know my potential. That was very powerful. And then of course Sudha Murthy ji and Falguni ji and Mr. and Mrs. Durai Swami and Seva, that is the Self-Employed Women Association, and the lady which you have shown, 80 years, 80,000 trees. 8,000 trees. 8,000.
8,000
That
trees.
is
and a belt of 80 kilometers. She has planted 384 banyan trees.
Wow. Wow.
And she's not educated at all.
God bless, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to have you with us this evening.
Welcome.
And our great thanks to you.
I'm also pleasured.
Yeah, and we look forward to many more such powerful sessions in near future with you. And together, whatever we can do, all of us, let's see. My deep thanks to Colonel Casey Manor also, and all the wonderful participants who joined us from the world over. Thank you very much for joining us from all the places and from the different places. And Northeast India was very, very active. And of course, Uttarakhand was also very active. Yamunanagar was also very active. Delhi was also very active. And of course, Canada, UK, and US. I'm grateful to all of them. And of course, Chennai. Otherwise, Arumugam Srinivasanji will get annoyed with me. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I pray to all the parents, please take care of your children. Teach them what is a good touch and a bad touch. That is very much important presently in the world. Please teach them right from the age of 1 and 2. They understand very well. You can teach them as what is good touch and bad touch. Take care of all the children. It's not, I'm not saying only for the girl child, it's also for the boys, because both of them have to understand what is a good touch and a bad touch. My sincere pleasure and my thanks to everyone who has taken a real patient hearing and kindly take forward all the points what is being told you. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Gulshan ji. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.